person who was the sole source of emulation, he actually sent a cable. They forged a cable, sent the cable to the Shah, asking him, please hesitate to come because you are the Shah of the Shiites, and the Shiites and the religious leaders, everyone is waiting for you. So it is very important, but they forged this. The original thing that, I mean, they argue that he sent that cable to Rome. When Shah was in Rome, the Shah, when the first coup, the first attempt failed, Shah fled to Rome with Queen Soraya. So they argue that this is what he sent him to Rome, that come back and don't hesitate to come back. And then, but the Ayatollah Burjadi sent this email after Shah, 4 days, 5 days after Shah.
No email.
What's that?
There was no email at that time.
No email at that time. He published it. It was published in a Tala'at, and he says that I was not. He says that Huzur Mubarak Khan, the Telegraph Mubarak, Dr. Mubashir, تلگراف مبارک از روم تلگراف مبارک که از روم مخابره فرموده بودید و مبشر سلامت اعلیحضرت خمینی بود موجب مسرر گردید. نظر با اینکه تصمیم مراجعت فوری بوده جواب تأخیر شد. He didn't answer. Shah actually sent a cable to him. And according to what Mr. Amini said, Ayatollah Batullah Shahristani, when Shah was in Baghdad and met him, he asked him to send a cable to Ayatollah Burjadi to ask him. So this is what actually he wrote, and this is what they forged. Completely, it has actually 19 mistakes. 19 mistakes in the forged. Okay, now we go to the second. Now I am showing you the available. These are the only available images of what's happened that day. The beginning. This one shows the beginning from the southern part of Tehran. This is, another. This is another. These are the pictures that you can find in Ardeshir Zahidi's album. They have not been able to produce any image of a large number of people. The only image is forged by Roosevelt in his book, in the cover of his book. See that? I'm going fast. This is in Life. Life had its photographer and correspondents in Tehran. This is what they could. That's all by Life. Life, what Life was. Life was the journal of images. It is 1 week after the event. There is another. This is another one. This is General Zahedi in the middle. You see the people. And this is the people who actually occupied. This is a tank and soldiers who occupied the radio station. This is another. This is Shaban, the brainless. Who actually Shaban didn't make any attempt in the making of the coup, but because he was in jail, in prison, but after, at 3 o'clock, he was freed, and then this is after that, it's 4 o'clock, so, but he attacked, Mossadegh house. And this is his image with the show. And this is from albums of Zahedi. That's all. And this is from Wilbur, and this is not actually of that day. This is one of the Mossadegh's, from Mossadegh's demonstrations that he forged. This is the Ted Hotchkiss, this is the drawing that made by Ted Hotchkiss when I was curious to know, because Zahedi was in the last, at the night before the 28th of Mordad, Zahedi was hidden in his house, which was close to Lukulus, Cafe Lukulus, in Shemiran Road. And this is his handwriting and the map of his house that he wrote. This is American Embassy. See, Dr. Jamshid, American Embassy. And his house, cul-de-sac. And that's at the Shemiran Road. when I was curious to know exactly what it was, he made that map for me. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, this is, the people who received the that medal of the resurrection. These are, Tayyip al-Jazai and 20 people who were the mob leaders of the southern part of Tehran, and they led the ruffians to the. That's all. Okay. So, but what I'm going to do is that presenting to you Dr. Rahnama's, which is also very important. Now, just distribution of the promised money. The available sources shows that, first of all, on the night of the 27th of Mordad, one day before the coup, Ardesh Zahedi showed up with the promised money for the activities of 28th of Mordad in the southern Tehran, fearing that the ruffians would take the money and not show up on the next day. Behbudgar, a person, one of these ruffians by the name of Behbudgar, who was called Hassan Sekalde. Those guys, mentioned that Kalle means brain. Instead of like Shaban Bimokh, they called him with no brain, brainless, but this guy had 3 brains. A man with 3 brains, Sekalde. Three brains. Kalle means head, but it means brain. What is inside, not outside. So this Behbudgar was trusted by all ruffians, but he was the godfather of godfathers, head godfather. So they agreed that Zahedi leaves the money with them, and after they do the job, they come and get it from Behbudgar. But they trusted him, they accepted it. So that was how they. And Rahnama also shows here about the memoir of Aghayan, Felix Aghayan, who was close to Ahmad Shah, who said that on that day, before even the whole coup, 4 suitcases of dollar came, and actually the impact of this, all these dollars, $1 million, which was expended in Tehran, in a few days, in a week or so, brought down the value of dollar from $1.128 to $1 to $50, almost 1/3, less than 1/3. It was dropped. So it was noticed by those who worked on that thing. Which all these are the things that happened. And besides that, Rahnama also produces these maps, which are very valuable, and this is what I gave in that, on behalf of Ali, I gave it, presented it in the seminar that we had in National Security Archive, and then they used it with the permission of Ali, and actually distributed it. So it is available in National Security Archives. Anyone who wants to see it, they can go there and see it. And so these shows that how these guys from 4 or 5 guys from Maidan Amin Sultan, from the Bagh Firdos, with the guys who led it, the mob leaders who were involved in each part, because each section had, one mob leader. In Maidan, which was the most important part, it was Tayyip al-Jazai.